Well, hello everybody. Get settled in here. So, once again, we're gonna continue our newer player guide, but this time we're gonna do something a little bit different, right? Because by the time you get here to this section, you're gonna have unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Probably have unlocked this row, right? So what I'm gonna do is, instead of going for some quests, I'm going to pick the lightning bolt, which you should probably have by the time you get there, because it's, that's... I think each map that they released it with a weapon, right? And like that weapon is kind of what they had in mind for that specific map. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys just like some synergy between some of these perks, right? Because like you've got things like Arcane Towers, Castle Blueprints, and where's the other one? Right, and you could do like a castle fortifications, and like now all your buildings are a whole lot stronger. Right, you could also do what was it? You could do warrior training and trample and heavy armor, or warrior training, trample, and then what is it, melee damage, and then just like run over things with like a sword or something, right? And so like there's combos and synergies that are pretty fun. Glass cannon and daredevil and heavy armor is pretty spicy, but you have to be really good at like not dying or getting very close to dying. But instead, what I'm going to do is we are going to be the greedy build. We're going to get the pumpkin fields. We're going to get the houses. And, what else? I'm thinking maybe treasure or boats. You know what? We're going to go with boats, right? Because they've got harbors, they've got pumpkin fields, they got houses, and we're going to be the lightning staff. And yeah, we're not going to pick any mutators because we're not going for any quests. We're just going to show you guys how like this stuff synergizes for money. Okay, so we have a whole lot of peasants. We've got 15 starting gold. Alright, and this map is, a big ocean. But we can't get to these islands until we build the bridges for 2, right? And the boats are there, right? So if I want to get the boats, it's 3 for the boats, 2 for that, so that's 5 gold, and I'll be left with 10. I don't know. We've got our melee units over here on the main island, but our archers are stuck on the islands, right? So it's kind of interesting. You gotta build things. Now, let's see. What are we going to do? I believe what I want to do is I want to start with the boats. So we're going to get this bridge. Going to build boats. And because we picked the upgraded boats, we start out with 1 boat. Right? And we're going to build some houses. And these are upgraded houses. Right, so they've got more health, and they'll fire a projectile at enemies. That's pretty nice. I think... got 4 gold left. So I'm going to build 1 tower, and leave it at that. Now, as this magic staff, we shoot out a magic bolt, and it hits multiple targets. But if they're too close together, it only hits 1. But if you press the spacebar, a little circle appears, and after the timer, it explodes, and everything inside that circle takes big damage. So, kind of lure them onto the circle. Here we go. Let's try and get them to hit me and stay on the circle. Now, these houses are taking a little bit of damage, but because they've got the extra health and they're firing. Now another thing too, when you upgrade the houses, normally you just get 1 extra gold per night and a little bit of extra health. But with the upgraded houses, they also fire faster. Okay, so we have pikes and we have archers. Right, and I don't think I necessarily said it, but pikes will slow down fast units on our side, and on the enemy side, it slows down the king. Right? And so you want to stay away from them so they don't slow you down. And you saw earlier when we had the massive peasants, right? And I got like them near me so that they would hit me, right? If I do that with the spears, I'm not getting out of there. I'm just taking a whole lot of damage. Okay. Now here with the boats, they're also more expensive because I brought the Harbor's perk, right? But I started out with a boat, and we got another one. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is we will upgrade the keep and do the Builders Guild to start upgrading houses. You're going to get some houses here. We're going to get a tower. We'll get another house here. Okay. Oh hey, I got 1 archer with a bomb. See? See what I meant? Well, at least they're hitting me and not the houses. We might lose 1 house. Yeah, we're gonna lose 1 house. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Now these are new enemies. These are... I think the game calls them Furies. Yeah, Fury. I'm going to call them Bombers because they will shoot a bomb and do a whole lot of damage to a ground unit. Well, not a ground unit. I think it hits both area units, but we don't have too many area units on our side. So what we'll do now is we're going to build Scarecrows. And the Scarecrows have an anti-air attack. We're going to have Scarecrows up here. And each of these, right, they will shoot out an anti-air projectile. That's pretty good. They'll also give you 1 gold. And because we have the pumpkin fields, they have 400% more health. So I believe they survive 1 hit from the bomber. But I don't think they survive much more. And we will get archers, and we're going to get a hunters. Because the Furies count as monsters. So these will deal bonus damage. Okay. And see, look at that. Scarecrows are doing a whole lot of damage. Extra health on the houses help them survive. Yep. Okay. Now what are we looking at? I think now we invest in boats. Double the income from 4 to 8. It's pretty good. I forget how much the wall costs. I think it's 20 for this map. Oh, it's 15. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Now we got a wall that they have to break down. And we're going to start building boats. Because these are upgraded harbors, we get the immediate 1 gold. Okay, so we're going to 39 gold total. Now maybe I should have put a tower down, but yeah, we'll have to make do. Oh. Okay, I got some of those spears. Alright, let's run to the back line. Drop off the payload. Kite them through it. That's pretty good. Okay. Try and get them to hit the walls. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Just run through the lines, drop off the bomb. Pretty simple. So the magic staff is pretty fun, but timing the bomb is really, like, skill intensive. And it feels like it doesn't do enough damage for it to be, like, worth it some of the times. Alright, now we're going to have to build our towers, because we've got monsters trying to attack our boats. That's just not nice. Gonna extend these. Okay. And we will build a tower here. I think we build 3, 4, that's 7, and then 3 fields. I don't think that's going to be good enough. We will build this tower, though. Got what, 7 gold left? Yeah, we'll build this. Yeah, we'll split it up 4 and 4. 4 up here, 4 down there. Okay, now we've got 4 gold. Yeah, we'll build the blacksmith and we'll get it with ranged attacks. Still pretty early on. Alright, so time to lay down the bomb. Well, that's weird. I thought it would still continue to attack the tower, but I guess they're going for the gate. Oh no, the boats! Save the mill. No. Oh well. I tried to save both, but I ended up saving neither. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, now we got a new enemy. Oh, but the technology stayed. That's pretty neat. So we're going to counter the new enemy with fire archers. They deal splash damage, and they cause bonus damage to siege. What we're going to do is we're going to get a few of these guys. And we're getting 50 gold a turn, which is pretty nice. We don't even have all of the possible economy buildings built, and we did lose gold from losing the mill. But because we went all in on these economies perks, like, we're going to get a lot of gold, and we're halfway through the map. Right? So we'll upgrade you. Alright. Now we're going to start building towers on the battlements. Okay. And we're going to keep building houses when we can. So we're going to get the archers, and we're going to post them back here. Okay. Right. I want to show you guys how the fire archers work. See, these little bubbles, that's the fire. And if they stand in the fire, they're going to take damage. Alright, they've taken down this wall. That's okay, we're just going to lay down the bomb. Taking some fire from the houses. But see how they're resistant to the arrow fire? So, typically, you'll have the fire archers, because the fire doesn't count as a ranged attack, so they're not resistant to it. Or you have something like your swordsmen or your berserkers, because those count as melee attacks, and they don't resist those. I'm going to try and kite them into the fire. Here we go. Alright, look at all this money we got. Look at all this money we got. We got 54 gold. Is it time to upgrade? Maybe. Maybe. I would think we do the Royal Mastery or the Castle Up. I'm a feeling Castle Up because we're gonna get a lot of gold. We're gonna get a lot of gold. And get big discounts so we can get a whole bunch of tier 3s. I think that's the plan. So now we've got a whole bunch of witches. Right? I think they're called fire mages? Flying mage, right. It's going to shoot a projectile, like a little firebolt, onto a unit. Right? And it counts as magic damage. And I think it's one of the few things in the game right now that does magic damage. Right? Hold on, I'll talk about this building in a second. And so they deal magic damage. So your footmen, which are resistant to pierce damage, it's not like they're getting hit with an arrow, right? They're getting hit with a magical bolt, so they're not resistant to it. Right? So, and because they're flying, melee units aren't going to be able to hit them. Right? So what we need our ranged units, and they're all coming from the same direction, so we're going to get our archers in position back here. We're going to get our towers built up. Okay. And we've got our scarecrows, which will be our anti-aircraft. Okay. I'll build another house. Another defense tower. Okay. Now, how much gold do I have? I have 18 gold left. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this, and this is your hero. And so there's 4 different heroes you can get. Right, so 4 different heroes. And what I'm going to pick is I'm going to pick the mage, because it does 2 things, and also I think it's pretty... People don't build him as much, right? And he's pretty underutilized, right? The golem, very sturdy, takes a lot of damage, right? He's very good for being in front line. You have a whole bunch of archers behind him. And we do have a whole bunch of archers, so that would kind of make sense. But, you know, in this particular wave, he wouldn't really do anything. The Phoenix, right? It's going to fly around and it's going to spit on enemies, and it's going to do splash damage, and that's pretty good too against like big clusters of units. Lizard is one of my favorites. It runs around really fast and it fires a projectile, and it focuses flying enemies and support units, right? And I just like the lizard, but we're going to pick the support mage. Right? I'm not going to upgrade him this round, but what the support mage does is he shoots out a little green projectile and it heals. It'll heal me, it'll heal my units. It won't heal buildings, but it'll heal units, it'll heal me. Right? And around him, in like a radius, I think it's like this big. Maybe a bit bigger, I don't know. But if they use magic projectiles, they just get blocked. So these mages are going to come by and they're going to get their projectiles blocked. And there's a certain amount of charges. It doesn't necessarily show you how many charges, but you'll notice it, and you will feel the difference because they won't be doing any damage. It's very similar to the wind spirits blocking projectiles, but I'll do that on a different map where it's more prevalent. But yeah, we're just going to get a whole bunch of these fields. Now, I don't have it, but there is the perk where it's increased range for all of your ranged units. That also goes for scarecrows. Right? And so you can hit flying units from, you know, back here, right? Down here, from back here, if you have the ranged upgrade. And it's very silly. But if all of our economy buildings live, we're going to get 81 gold. That's pretty big. That's huge. And we're going to get ranged attacks finished next round. So, this is a big important. See this little blue bubble? Hold on. Maybe you can't see it now. Right there. Right there. That is the wizard blocking it. It's a shorter thing than I thought. I thought it was bigger than it was. Maybe it upgrades when you upgrade the hero. It upgrades the range. I don't know. I haven't done it too much. But you see those little green balls? Those were his healing projectiles. Okay. So we've got a mess of things coming from the right side. And we've got some guys on the right. Okay. We will upgrade. We'll get some more ranged attacks. Okay. We're going to build the mill. We're going to get some more scarecrows. Because we're going very heavy economy. Alright, we're just going to have more money than we know what to do with. Okay, now for these guys, what we're going to do is we're going to make them armored towers. And I notice I always build a lot of armored towers, but I really like the shield. Right, I just really like it. Especially if it's on this wall, right? So we're going to start upgrading these. Although, yeah. I think what we'll do now is is there more towers to build? There is. So we're going to build these, and we're going to make these sniper towers so they can start hitting. Right, they're going to cover these islands. These are going to be shield towers. Okay. I'm going to bring these guys to the left because we're going to have a big old mess of, you know, those archers and these pikes, and they're all going to be clustered. So fire damage, or the fire arrows, is going to hurt them. We're going to split these guys up. These guys up here. So now we're going to have 4 and 4. These are going to be our armored towers. This will also be an armored tower. Okay. Alright, so before I start upgrading more towers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build more houses. See how many more I can build. Okay. And now we're going to get 102 gold if all of our economy lives. Right? So that's pretty big. I think the boats at the top are the ones in danger the most. Right, because we got bombers. Can I reach them? No. Reach this guy. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Those scarecrows are protected. Alright, now we're going to run through. Drop the bomb. Alright, they're going to take that down. Something down here. Oh, they're hitting. They were hitting the harbor, but they didn't kill it. So now we've got a whole lot of gold. Got a lot of gold. So we are going to upgrade these guys. They're going to be armor towers. So when they start taking damage from the robots, they're going to get that little shield. We have scarecrows protecting, and they're going to take down all the witches. They're going to take down all the witches. This one, I think we can make it... We can make this one a castle tower. This one can be a sniper. We're going to make the ones on the high ground snipers. So they can start, you know, hitting things. I made a mistake. I held on to the spacebar too long. And when I let go, I guess I pressed it again without moving to the right. Oops. Oh well. I kind of wish there was an undo button sometimes. Maybe there is, I just don't realize it. But last time I checked, there wasn't one. That's fine. We're going to have these guys down here fighting these robots. And this wizard is chilling out with these guys. Bring him back. They'll be back here. Why not? Make another sniper tower so we have the range. We start hitting things. Building houses. Got 9 out of 12. Alright, so it looks like 10, 11, 12. These are going to be upgraded naturally from the thing. The keep. So we're going to upgrade these houses so we get gold. Alright, we're going to make 129 gold if if all of our economy stays up. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty strong. Next round, right, notice how we've got all of these towers. Most of them are tier 2s. I don't see any more tier 1s. And we were able to do this because we had so much money. Right? And the next turn, we're going to get 130 gold. 20 of that is going to go into the castle center. And we're going to do the castle up upgrade to reduce the cost of upgrading these from 15 to 10. And then each of these towers is going to be 10. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 gold for the outlines. and we're going to upgrade all of them to tier 3. We can upgrade this for 20, I think. So we'll have enough gold to tech this up, upgrade all the outer towers, upgrade the wall. We'll have a really strong defense. Or I could go into some of these guys, right, some melee units. Right, so I've got a whole lot of options, a whole lot of things to do. We're going to get a whole lot of money. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, what about up on the top? Are they breaking through? They're gonna try to break through. Alright, I gotta back down a little bit. Okay. So you know how I said, oh, there's actually tier 1s that we could build. That's, okay. Well, anyway, the plan was to upgrade everything on the outside. Well, I'm going to change the plan because they are attacking from the north side and not the south. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pivot just a little bit. Same idea, right? So all tower and wall upgrades that are currently available are immediately discounted by -2 for level 1 and -5 for level 2. Actually, it goes for walls as well? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, because the old castle up also went for walls. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we've got tier 2 tech. We're going to castle up. And now, yeah, see, it's 3 instead of the 8. So instead of 20, it's 18. So we're going to upgrade the wall, make it as strong as possible. And now we're going to start upgrading the mill, because the tier 3 will also have stronger scarecrows. And also, it will give us 7 gold instead of 3. So, go, lots of money. 141 gold. Okay. Now we're going to get the maximum amount of hunters. We're going to bring them up here. They're going to fight the wasps up there. These guys are going to fight the bombers and the wheels. Now, even though the fire archers don't do bonus damage against monsters, they're really good against wheels if you have a wall. Because the wheels are going to go up to the wall, they're going to shoot at them on the wall, they're going to sit inside the fire and take a whole lot of damage. So, now, I like double shots, but I'm going to turn these into oil towers. Because for the later rounds, the robots are going to try and run up, and they're going next to the towers, and they'll take the boiling oil damage. And that's what I want. So here, I think I'll upgrade this sniper into a double shot, so it hits all of this stuff out here. And yeah, you know, I just realized I don't have any melee units built, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And look at these bombers, they're taking a whole lot of damage from the scarecrows. I'm trying to kite them. Trying to draw their fire away from my buildings. Right? Their projectiles are pretty slow, so running around in a circle like this, right, it draws their fire, but you don't get hit. Alright, and everything lived. Oh, look at all that money. Give me that money, give me that money, give me that money, give me that money. Money, 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 money. Okay. We got 142. It is last 2 nights. Alright. and we're going to get 144. So there's not enough time to upgrade the blacksmith, so we're not going to do that. So we want to upgrade these guys, right? We're going to make them oil towers because they're going to have melee things hitting them, right? The ogres, the rams, the pikes. I will upgrade this as well, but not on this round because nothing is going to be hitting these things, right? So I want to spend my money somewhere else where we can be more effective. Oh, did I upgrade these all the way? Alright, good. So I'm going to take them out. Here. Here's our sniper. We're going to make you guys... I'm going to make you a double shot. You're going to slow down. This one will also slow down. Okay. Alright, we will upgrade these guys to the max. Alright. We're going to post them. Alright. Now I will get some melee units. I'm going to get some berserkers. We're going to upgrade them all the way. They're going to be a nice little front line, and they're going to jump on the rams. They're going to jump on the ogres, and they're going to take some damage, but they're going to get healed up by my wizard. And I will upgrade the wizard for 20 gold. And now he will shoot out more globes, and he will protect from more fire pieces. We've got scarecrows to fight off the witches. So, yeah. Now, is there more economy stuff that I can upgrade to make more money? I don't think so. So we're going to be making 144 gold. And I think... yeah. Alright, they're jumping on the ogres. They're jumping towards the rams. Bring them over here, and I'll post them. This wall is holding. These towers are holding. Our berserkers are doing work. And the oil is going... oh boy, they broke through one bit. Broke through one bit. Alright, I hit the ogres with the thing. Can I get heals? Wizard, can I get heals? There we go. Alright. So, nothing on the right side. All this stuff down here, so we're going to get some more oil towers. Yeah, oil towers is what it is. For this one, we'll do more double shot. This one will be a double shot. Got 177 gold. These are upgraded, right? Yeah. So are the other archers over there. Gonna bring them... okay. I don't need to upgrade these tier 2 towers on the right side because they're never going to realistically reach that. Right? Because if they break through... right, I don't think I need to upgrade that wall. I don't think they'll ever break through that far. We will upgrade you. And we'll make you... right. We'll make you a... Well, I realized something. I don't think I mentioned what the towers do. Okay, so Archer Spire here, right? You get more health because it's an upgrade. It attacks faster, and it shoots 2 arrows at the same time at anything inside that range. The Ballista will slow enemies, but the projectiles are slower, but they deal more damage. And they fire slower. And then the Boiling Oil Tower, and you've seen those, right? If the enemy gets close, they pour boiling oil on them, right? And if they're not close, they shoot a projectile that explodes on the enemy and it does area damage. But it's got less single target damage. And then the Heal Spire basically does what the Wizard does by shooting the little green globes at anything inside, right? But it won't target the enemies, just my own units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into a double shot. I think the sniper tower's back here. Make you into a double shot. Yeah, I don't think that one is ever going to need to do things. And you will build more berserkers. Because the things that are... Go. So it's going to be robots and rams we got to deal with. Alright. You berserkers going to be here. Here. Alright, wizard, you're going to be over there. Alright. So do we have someone around every post? Okay, we do. Alright, we've got 69 gold, but I don't really want to spend anything else on defenses. And you'll notice my score will be a lot higher than normal, right? Or not normal, but higher than what I've shown in previous videos, because you get a score bonus for each unspent gold you have. And I got a whole lot of gold, so... That oil. They're just standing in the fire. He's gonna get hit with a bomb. Okay. What else is... Is there any wall falling? No, seems to be pretty handled. Things got handled pretty well. Okay. So we got 8,000 and we didn't get any bonus from mutators, right? Well, we got 2,000 from gold bonus. That's pretty good. Right? And so that's what the rest of this series is kind of going to be. I'm going to go to a map. We're going to pick some synergies, right? And I'm just going to show how those things work together, how you can kind of build around it, right? And if I've got a specific mutator in mind, I'll do that as well. The next one we pick is going to be on my favorite map, and I'm gonna do some mutators for that one. Make it a little bit more difficult. Yeah. And when we reach the end of the map, you know, there's stuff here. I'll always go back to these maps as well. Maybe do some mutators, right? Some challenges. Or maybe I do a run of Eternal Trials, because I haven't done those since the big patch, right? But I think my record before the changes was like 25 or something. It was pretty high. It was in the 20s. But since the changes, it's a lot harder to get to the higher ranks, it feels like. But yeah, well, I'll make a video on Eternal Trials, eventually. Alright, but that's going to do it today. Now remember, like, subscribe, click the notification bell. The plan is to get a video out every day, right? So, and I think I'm going to set it to the same time each morning at 10 a.m., right? So you're going to get the notification, watch the new video, maybe learn a little bit about this. And of course, buy Thronefall. It's a pretty fun game. It's on Steam. I think it was like 15 bucks. It might be a little bit less, but it's an indie game. They're still developing it, but the development cycle seems to be pretty nice. All right, this is a game that I would recommend to people, especially you guys watching me. All right, everyone.